Hello everyone, welcome to PhotoPlay's YouTube channel and welcome to Tuesdays with Tina. My name's Tina Smith and I'm excited to share with you a couple of New Year's Day cards. We're using the PhotoPlay Papers Ringing in the New Year collection pack. This is a lot of fun New Year themed papers and stickers, and I thought we would create a couple of cards, and one of those will be a shaker card. So we're going to start by picking out some pattern papers. The pattern papers that we're going to be using today are these three, and I love the stripes here, the gold colors of them, and then we have bubbles, and then we have some champagne flutes, which are just beautiful. I'll tell you the names of these because most of your favorite craft stores will sell these 12 by 12 sheets individually. We have Midnight Party, Sparkle and Shine, and New Beginnings. We're going to trim down some of these papers and get started with our first project. For my first card, I mentioned a shaker card, and we're going to be using the Stitched Scallop die set from the Say It With Stamps collection, and to create my frame. What I had did was took the second to the largest, and then using a rectangle die, I cut out a window to create my shaker frame. And then I have a piece of acetate that will fit perfectly behind it. We're going to go ahead and start by taking our pattern paper. I trimmed this down to a card front panel, so it's 4 1/4 inches by 5 1/2. We're going to go ahead and adhere this to the front of our card base. Let's go ahead and adhere this to the front of our card. Once we have this tacked down, we're going to make our shaker. We're going to flip around our frame. I'm going to add some adhesive behind here. We'll place our acetate, and I had a panel that measures 2 3/4 inches wide by 4 inches tall. It's the same exact size as my acetate, so I know this is going to be a great backing for my card. I'm bringing in some black twine. I love adding textures to my card, and we're going to layer our shaker on top. So we're going to add this first, just wrapping it around a few times, and then I'll tie a bow off to the left. I went ahead and put it in the white section of my card base, and I did put some foam tape behind the frame of my shaker. I doubled it up this time because I want to put some gems in here along with some sequins. So I'm going to remove the release paper off of the foam tape. And then we're going to bring in some gems, and I want some clear. We want lots of sparkle, and then we'll go with some silver. I also have some beads we're going to go ahead and add. I love the sound of some seed beads in shakers, so we're going to add some clear. And then we're also going to add some silver. This way when you shake the card, it'll make a little bit of rattle. Now once we're going to spread these out here. And if you do use gems, if you want to flip over some of the gems so they're facing the window, you can very well do that. We're going to take our pattern paper. I'm going to place it on the back side of our shaker. Carefully. You want to seal those in. And then I'll take my tape runner, and we're going to add some adhesive on this reverse side. And you can really hear it shake. Adding a little bubbles here. We're going to tack this down on the front of our card. Lovely. And then we're going to bring in our sticker sheet. Our sticker sheet, we have some numbers. So I'm going to put 2024, but I'm going to do it on a piece of vellum. I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to fussy cut around the vellum, leaving a little bit of a border. And then I will add some foam tape behind here. So we have a little outline shadow of our brand new year. I'm going to tack this down towards the bottom. And then in our sticker sheet, there was a sentiment that says ring in the new year. I put foam tape behind here. We're going to remove the release paper. And then this is going to go in the center of our 2024. And then we also have a party hat. And then we also have the little party mask. I'm going to stick them both together here. Maybe we should add a party. We're going to add one of our party blowers too. I'm going to flip this around. We're going to put some foam tape behind here of our shaker, so it's kind of floating on top. And that will finish off card number 1. For my next card, we're going to make another shaker. I have 3 pieces of pattern paper. This one here measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. We have a piece of the bubble paper that measures 4 by 4. And then we also have this piece of pattern paper that measures 4 inches by 3 1/2. Okay? We're going to layer all 3 of these together. They will layer like this. If you tap them, they'll layer like this. And I'm going to go ahead and take a circle die. We're going to place it in the center. I'm going to tack it down with some tape here. And I'm going to run all 3 of these through my die cutting machine. Like so. I'm going to turn this around, and then I have another piece of acetate. This is a square piece. We're just going to tack this to the reverse side. I have a little bit overhanging, so I'll trim that off. Now I'm going to flip this panel over, and we're going to put foam tape behind here. I doubled up again on my foam tape here, and what we're going to do is fill it with the same gems and also the same beads to give this a little shake. Let's go ahead and remove the release paper. We'll bring back some of our sparkly gems. Okay, I'm going to give this a little bit of a mix, kind of helping it along. Now what I'm going to do next is create a area in the middle with my hand, kind of spreading it out. And then I'm going to put some foam tape in there. This is going to give me this is going to do 2 things. I'm going to double it up so it's the same height as our sides. This is going to give me some support for the shaker in the middle, but it's also going to, I wanted the beads to go along the sides of the circle in the front, and you'll know what I mean in just a minute. So we have some foam tape in the middle. I'm going to take some of this pattern paper, and we're going to tack it down on the reverse side. I'm going to add some adhesive here. And we're going to take this. Now this looks kind of funny, but this just does give me the little support that I need. And I wanted the beads to basically go in more in a circle, because we're going to cover that foam tape with a sticker that's a circle shape. So we'll tack this down here in the middle. Now in our sticker sheet we have the balloon that says Happy New Year. I'm going to flip this around. We're going to put some foam tape behind here, and then we're going to place that on a vellum circle. We're going to go ahead and place the vellum in the center here. And then I'll take our balloon. We're going to place this right in the middle. I'm going to take one of those party masks, and we're going to put some foam tape behind here as well. I'm going to remove the release paper, and we're going to add this on the top of the balloon. And then there's some stars in our sticker sheet also. I want to spread out a little bit of that pink. For finishing touches, I'm going to come back with some of that black twine. And at the base of the balloon, we're just going to tie a bow. Okay, we'll just trim the tails of our bow here. And then that will finish off my second card today. A couple of fun New Year shaker cards. I wish you all a happy 2024, and I thank you so much for joining me. We will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.